On February 3, 1959, a plane crash in Iowa claimed the lives of three of the biggest names in rock and roll: Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and J.P. Richardson, better known as the Big Bopper. The day marked a tragic loss for the music industry and fans around the world. In this video, we will explore the events of that day and the lasting impact of the plane crash on the music world. We'll take a look at the lives and careers of these rock and roll legends and the legacy they left behind. This is the story of the day the music died. Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and J.P. Richardson, better known as the Big Bopper, were three of the biggest names in rock and roll in the 1950s. Together, these three musicians were known as the Winter Dance Party Tour, and were on their way to their next show when their plane crashed in a field in Iowa on February 3, 1959, killing all aboard. The Winter Dance Party Tour was a unique rock and roll tour in that it combined three of the biggest names in rock and roll with a traveling road show. The tour began on January 23, 1959 in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and included stops in cities across the United States, including Chicago, Cleveland, and Detroit. The tour was known for its grueling schedule, with the musicians often playing multiple shows in different cities each day. The musicians also had to travel long distances by bus in cold weather, which led to issues with the heating on the bus and various illnesses among the performers. Despite the challenges of the tour, the musicians continued to perform and entertain their fans. However, on February 2, 1959, Holly, Valens, and Richardson decided to charter a plane to their next stop in Moorhead, Minnesota, to avoid another long bus ride in cold weather. Tragically, the plane crashed soon after takeoff, killing all aboard. The cause of the crash is still unknown, but it's believed that the pilot may have become disoriented in the snowy conditions. The crash became known as the day the music died, and it forever changed the course of music history. The tour was immediately canceled, and the surviving members of the tour were devastated by the loss of their friends and colleagues. Buddy Holly. Buddy Holly was a pioneer of rock and roll and one of the first musicians to write, produce, and perform his own songs. He was born in Lubbock, Texas in 1936 and started playing guitar and singing at a young age. He formed his first band, the Crickets, in the 1950s, and they released their first single, That'll Be the Day, in 1957. Holly was known for his signature glasses and energetic stage presence. He had a string of hits including Peggy Sue, Every Day, and Oh Boy. He was also an influential figure in the music industry, helping to pave the way for other musicians to take control of their own careers. Despite his short career, Holly's impact on the world of music is still felt today, and he's remembered as one of the pioneers of rock and roll. Ritchie Valens. Ritchie Valens was a teenage sensation and one of the first Latino rock and roll stars. He was born in Pacoima, California in 1941, and he started playing guitar and singing at a young age. He was discovered by a record producer while performing at a school talent show, and he signed his first record deal in 1958. Valens had a string of hits including La Bamba, Donna, and Come On, Let's Go. He was known for his smooth vocals and guitar skills. He was also an important figure in the music industry, helping to pave the way for other Latino musicians to break into the mainstream. The Big Bopper. J.P. Richardson, better known as the Big Bopper, was a rock and roll musician and songwriter who rose to fame in the 1950s. He was born in Sabine Pass, Texas in 1930, and he began his career as a disc jockey in the 1950s. He's best known for his hits Chantilly Lace and Purple People Eater Meets the Witch Doctor. Richardson was a flamboyant performer who was known for his energetic stage presence and his distinctive gravelly voice. He was also a talented songwriter, writing many of his own hits as well as songs for other artists, such as the hit White Lightning, which he wrote for George Jones, becoming Jones's first #1 single in 1959. There have been several movies and other media productions about the tragic plane crash that took the lives of these rising rock and roll stars, including the Buddy Holly story and La Bamba. It's also famously referenced in the song American Pie, written and recorded by Don McLean in 1971. Despite their brief careers, Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and the Big Bopper left a lasting legacy in the world of rock and roll, and their music continues to be celebrated and enjoyed by fans around the world. The day the music died serves as a reminder of the incredible talent and potential that was lost in that fateful plane crash, and the enduring power of rock and roll music to inspire and bring people together. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.